Life can sometimes feel like moving through a fog, the days blending into each other, moments slipping by unnoticed. The body goes through the motions, yet the mind drifts elsewhere, tangled in what-ifs and what was. I remember living like that, rushing from one task to another, chasing a sense of completion that never seemed to come. My mind was a whirlwind of plans, worries, and noise, while the present moment, the only place life truly happens, passed me by. That quiet ache, that sense of being disconnected from my own life, became the beginning of a search that led me to an ancient wisdom, one that has illuminated countless lives for thousands of years, the Buddhist art of mindfulness, or as I've come to see it, the gentle, transformative gift of simply being present. So what is this gift? Simply put, it's the practice of paying attention to the present moment, on purpose, without judgment. It sounds so simple, right? But in our hyper-distracted world, it's one of the most radical things you can do. Buddhism teaches that much of our suffering comes from our minds being stuck in the past or racing towards the future. We replay old conversations, wishing we'd said something different. We stress about deadlines that are weeks away. We create entire scenarios in our heads that may never happen. In doing so, we completely miss the only reality we ever truly have. Right now. This very second. The feeling of the air on your skin, the sound of my voice, the gentle rhythm of your own breath. This is life. And for a long time, I was missing it. My first real encounter with this practice was on a meditation retreat. I thought, okay, I'll sit still for a few days, find some peace, and be done with it. I couldn't have been more wrong. The first day was torture. My mind was like a wild monkey, jumping from thought to thought, from worry to worry. I fidgeted, I got bored, I even got angry, I wanted to quit. But then something shifted. The instructor gently reminded us, don't fight your thoughts, just notice them. Acknowledge them like clouds passing in the sky, and then gently, lovingly, bring your attention back to your breath. This was a revelation. I wasn't supposed to empty my mind. I was supposed to become an observer of it. So I tried. I sat and I breathed. Inhale, exhale. A thought would pop up. Did I remember to pay that bill? Instead of getting swept away by it, I just notice it. A thought about a bill. And then gently back to the breath. Inhale, exhale. Another thought. My back hurts. I'd noticed the sensation without labeling it bad or annoying. A feeling of discomfort in my back, and back to the breath. Slowly, ever so slowly, the spaces between the thoughts started to get longer. The wild monkey in my mind began to calm down. For the first time, maybe ever, I experienced a moment of pure, simple presence. It was profound. It wasn't some grand, mystical vision. It was just the quiet hum of the air conditioner, the feeling of the cushion beneath me, the simple in and out of my breath. And it was peace. This is what Buddhist teachings refer to as right mindfulness. It's not about escaping reality. It's about fully entering it. Think about the last time you truly savored a meal, not just eating while scrolling on your phone, but really tasting each bite, noticing the textures, the flavors, the aromas. That's mindfulness. Or think about a walk in nature, not just rushing to get your steps in, but feeling the crunch of leaves under your feet, seeing the intricate patterns on a leaf, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face. That's being present. The gift of being present is about reclaiming these simple, beautiful moments that make up our lives. The Buddha taught that our mind is the forerunner of all things. Our experience of the world is shaped by the quality of our attention. If our attention is scattered and anxious, our world will feel scattered and anxious. But if we can cultivate a calm, focused, and present attention, our experience of life transforms. We start to notice the good things we previously overlooked, the kindness of a stranger, the beauty of a sunset, the joy of a shared laugh. We also become better equipped to handle the difficult moments. When challenges arise, instead of reacting impulsively with anger or fear, we can pause. We can observe our feelings without being consumed by them. This space between a stimulus and our response is where our true power and freedom lie. Practicing presence doesn't mean you'll never feel sad or angry or worried again. That's not the goal. The goal is to change your relationship with those feelings, to see them as temporary weather patterns passing through the vast sky of your awareness. You are the sky, not the clouds. This understanding is incredibly liberating. It brings a sense of stability and resilience, knowing that no matter how stormy the weather gets, the sky remains untouched. So how can you start cultivating this gift in your own life? You don't need to go on a retreat. You can start right here, right now. Let's try a very short exercise together. Wherever you are, just take a moment. You can close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Now bring your full attention to the feeling of your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs. Notice your chest or belly rising, and then notice the exhale. Your chest or belly falling, the air leaving your body. Just for a few breaths, in and out. If your mind wanders, and it will, just gently notice where it went, and without any judgment, guide it back to the breath. In and out. One more time. Deep breath in and a slow breath out. Now, open your eyes. How do you feel? Even just a few moments of conscious breathing can bring a sense of calm and clarity. This is a practice you can integrate into your daily life. You can practice while washing the dishes, feeling the warm water and soap on your hands. You can practice while drinking your morning coffee, really tasting it. You can practice while listening to a friend, giving them your full, undivided attention. Every moment is an opportunity to come back to the present. The key is consistency and kindness. Some days will be easier than others. Some days your mind will feel like a raging storm. On those days, it's especially important to be gentle with yourself. The practice isn't about achieving perfection. It's about the gentle, repeated act of returning to your breath, returning to your body, returning to this moment. This journey into the present moment is a journey back to yourself. It's about peeling away the layers of distraction and anxiety to reconnect with the calm, aware center that is always within you. It's about realizing that happiness isn't something to be found in the future, once you achieve this or acquire that. It's available right here, in the simple, profound gift of being present. It transforms the mundane into the sacred. A simple cup of tea becomes a ceremony. A walk around the block becomes a pilgrimage. A conversation becomes a deep connection. Life stops being a race to the finish line and becomes a dance, a beautiful unfolding process to be savored moment by moment. This journey, inspired by ancient Buddhist wisdom, has been the greatest gift I've ever given myself. It has brought more peace, joy, and meaning into my life than I ever thought possible. It's a continuous practice, a path I walk every day, and I am so grateful for it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, or like life is just passing you by, I invite you to explore this gift for yourself. Start small. Be patient. Be kind. And watch as your world begins to open up in ways you never imagined. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more journeys into mindfulness and well-being. I'd love to hear about your own experiences with being present in the comments below. Take care and be well.